emergency broadcast system. This is not a test.
Remain calm and wait for further instructions from authorities.
Authorities have responded to the outbreak. There may still be danger.
Remain calm. Security precautions to avoid becoming a victim of an attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Noside podcast. I am your host, Antonio Matos. I hope everyone's having a good week, as well as a good end to their week. We have a great podcast in store for you today, so wherever you are, either it be at work, home, or stuck in traffic, on the road, we hope you enjoy episode 24 of the Noside podcast. But without further ado, well, first off, before we get anywhere, I have to introduce the other people sitting here at the podcast with me. So sitting with me, I am joined here by the one and only, the Blue Wizard, Brandon Mendoza. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. And then last but not least, the Orange Wizard himself, Giovanni Loyando. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Hello.
Well, so it's been a pretty eventful week, pretty busy week for the three of us. Been having a lot of stuff going on in our lives. So I figure we can take a second, kind of let the audience know what's been going on in our lives. Giovanni, you've been busy with 3D printing. Brandon, you just been Brandon.
Yeah.
But we still doing the manual labor. Been busy with work, busy with shit in the house. So first, back to what I was saying about you and the 3D printing. How's the 3D printing going, man?
It's going good. Just been busy. These printers have not stopped since we moved in. It's just been...
And that's pretty
constant.
much been like 2.5 weeks in total of just nonstop printering.
That's it.
Yeah.
No
And you got a
break.
lot of orders coming out?
Yeah, man. No break for me.
Mm-hmm.
I work full time, come home to work some more.
No rest for the printing.
No,
No
not
rest
at
for
all.
the printing. And how you doing? Anything eventful, anything special going on in your life today? This week, Brandon?
Right now I'm drawing a blank on everything that happened in the past week.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything comes up, I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
But you put me on the spot. I don't know.
It's weird trying to think of everything you've done in the past, like 48, 72 hours, and then even 7 days. It was just a couple of days ago, but it's hard to remember shit.
Feels like we haven't recorded in like a month.
Yeah,
But it's only been a week.
recording has felt weird the past couple episodes just because of the move and stuff. But this episode, I feel like, feels the most normal. Like, it feels like we're kind of getting back into the swing of things. Everything's pretty much set up to where it was, and plus even a little bit better. So, what have I done? What have I done this past week? Little things. Just been working, doing stuff around the house. I hung up a skateboard rack. We got our skateboards hung up. Did some carpeting on the front stairs.
That looks nice.
Thank you. I was telling him before, I actually had to rip up all of like those individual carpets off of the stairs because when I finished, I looked up the stairs and I was like, oh my God, it looked like a fucking slip and slide. Like, dude, it was just not straight. It wasn't correct. It was bad. So I had to fucking pull them up and recenter them. Fucking kicking shit. Get out of here.
Like Lightning McQueen rebuilding the road.
Yeah, man. Lightning McQueen. You know there's Lightning McQueen Crocs?
Yes.
And there was a petition that you actually had to sign. Like, people were like petitioning to make these things like on Kickstarter or whatever, like these Lightning McQueen Crocs. And I actually got like 20 petitions from myself. Like, I just was sending links to people. I was like, please put your name and your email. I want these Lightning McQueen Crocs. I've yet to get one, but I expect from the creators to give me a pair at some point for my contributions.
Is that real? Like
Yes.
you did that?
Yeah. Here, I wonder if the Kickstarter's still up. I'll see if I can find it.
If it was successfully funded, it should still be there.
Kickstarter, Lightning McQueen
Crocs.
Crocs.
Such a weird statement.
Drawing closed, yeah.
Wow.
Sold out.
Oh my
When did
God.
this take place?
Ka-chow. Lightning McQueen adult clogs are sold out. Let me see if there's a date. Is there any about information? What if I click on this? Nope, it just brought me to the Crocs website.
Damn.
Lightning McCrocs.
Lightning McCrocs. Ka-chow. But yeah,
Kachega.
drawing is closed. As you can see, they have light up little features. Look at that. That's something special right there.
That
let
is
me tell
pretty
ya.
special. For a croc.
Yeah. Little croc. Oh, you got the eyes and shit. So technically where his nose is, wouldn't that's where your toes are. So like Lightning McQueen would be smelling your crusty ass toes all the time.
Yeah.
At least you got the ventilation up here.
That's all that matters.
All that matters. You can put that shit in 4-wheel drive and go voom voom. That's fucking sports mode right there.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
It's funny, you don't see anybody using that back strap for the Crocs. Like literally nobody.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you gotta go in
Only like
sports mode.
middle-aged men.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. Middle-aged men be going sports mode.
Here. I just noticed that we're looking at this and the viewers can't even.
They can't
See it.
see.
Here, guys. Lightning McQueen. Check that out. Drawing closed because it was successful. Fucking ka-chow. But yeah.
In the Cars movie, wasn't there like a military car?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right? Am I really bad to look up cars right now?
So that means it's canon that they had wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fought by cars. Not people.
So do you think there was a World War II
Of cars?
of cars?
Yeah,
Chick Hicks.
yeah. What is his name?
Chick Hicks.
Wow.
You think the
That's the green car, by the way. The guy that goes, Kachega, Kachega, Kachega.
Oh, that is funny.
you think the plane had a face?
Yeah, they do.
Like any vehicle has a face.
No. There's literally the Planes movie. You guys don't remember that?
You think
I
the-
never watched it.
Yeah,
I never
Yeah.
watched it either, but I remember that. The Planes movie was this, like an expansion of the Cars universe.
Oh
I
my
don't think it
God.
did that well.
I like the Cars movies, but the Planes movies went over my head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was just
get
that
it.
one. Ah.
That's a fucking ear for the audience. That was a knee slapper.
Good God.
But yeah, Planes. It's on Disney Plus. We should get high and watch Planes.
We watched that. Yeah, I've never seen it.
I'll sit that
I
one
think
out.
it was like a
Don't be a Wawa baby.
whatever. He doesn't like Disney. I'm not even gonna argue.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
ignoring that. So, anyways, I think the Planes movie was a like they're just like a rescue team. I think that's it. I think that's like literally all it's about. And then like they get a new recruit, and it's his job to like evolve and grow and be a better plane.
I think you're correct because there's apparently a Planes 2, Planes Fire and Rescue.
Oh, that's the one I'm talking about. Fires and Rescue. I didn't know there was a first one.
You think the bomb had a face?
What bomb?
You know, if there was a World War II in Cars universe, you think that like
I honestly don't know.
Maybe that, but if that bomb did have a face,
like uh-oh.
did it have
You know?
thoughts?
Just
That's what I mean.
What if it was,
Yeah.
what if it was a racist bomb?
That's what I'm saying.
Excuse me?
What if it was a racist bomb like that? If it has a face and an eye is like the other cars and shit in that universe,
Oh,
it
because
has
it was
thoughts
built
and
to,
emotions.
it was
and it's
built to bomb Cars Japan.
Yeah, so like, do you think that bomb's just automatically racist?
And then what was the name of him? The bombs? It was
The hydrogen bomb,
the atom bombs. What was the name of it?
Big Boy and
Yeah, something like
Fat
that.
Boy
Fat
Yeah,
Boy
Fat
and
Boy.
Little Man, I think.
I think so. I
Right?
think that's what it was.
bombs from World War II. The Fat Man, Little Boy.
Oh.
Little Boy and Fat Man. So Fat Man would sound like uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna drop.
And if he was racist, he'd be like konnichiwa and just drop.
Sayonara.
Hasta la vista,
Bitch.
baby.
Oh. Yeah,
Little boy.
whichever.
Yeah, that was the PG and the rated R
Yeah.
version. The audience got both.
At the same time.
Yeah, so
You even
Fat
call that
Man,
PGR?
a plutonium implosion type nuclear bomb. You know, forever I thought plutonium was something that you could only get from Pluto.
Thought it was put in candy. I'm
Plutonium?
kidding. I just wanted to see that reaction.
You got it. So I wonder. So did the Fat Man? Which one went where?
Fat Man,
They both
Hiroshima.
Yeah, I was about to say they both hit Japan. One of them was Hiroshima, and the other one was
Nagasaki.
Nagasaki.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure. So Fat Man hit Nagasaki.
So Little Boy
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima. Yep.
Did you hear about the dude that survived the first bombing and then he biked all the way to the second location and survived that bombing?
Wow.
Did he bike there on purpose? Like he knew that the bomb was gonna be
He
there, or
probably
just
couldn't
Yeah,
find a
he was
working
like,
car.
bring it on, America, and he was pedaling towards it. Yeah, Antonio.
No, I'm pretty sure like everything was destroyed. He probably couldn't find a working car in his hometown.
well, the bite. I'm not talking about just the bite, like him using a bike. I'm talking like.
Did he know Nagasaki was gonna get
like
blown
that
up?
first bomb dropped, and he was like, dodge that bullet. Why did he purposely go to the other bomb? Just be like, fuck you. You're not gonna get me this time either.
And now he's like, oh shit, I
I
made
think
it out
he's
of
just
it.
looking
or-
for civilization at that point.
He's like, holy shit, I survived. Oh shit.
His whole entire home city is like a crater.
You never know. Maybe Nagasaki got bombed, and
Dude,
he was like,
people
fuck,
were
I
like-
need to go get milk for the family.
People's shadows were painted onto the wall.
Their silhouettes are there.
Yes, like
Still,
that man was looking for another living person.
imagine being the person that needs to scrub off those shadows.
No,
Being that janitor.
that is a dark day for that guy. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, sucks to suck anyway.
Yeah, imagine getting nuked.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
Yeah, I can't relate. But on the other hand, doing the nuking, that's something we can relate
We can
with.
relate to.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We be pushing them big red buttons.
All the time.
Just the Americans like shiny object. Ooh, what'd that do? Boop. Boom. Civilization gone. Thousands of people.
Dead.
Well, this got dark. Let's go to kind of something a little bit more lighthearted. We're gonna do the video of the week, something that we didn't do the past like 2 podcasts, I guess. But
Trying to get
here we are. Yeah, we're
back in
yeah,
motion.
back into the swing of things. So I think it was either last podcast or the podcast before the last one where we were discussing TikTok and like Noside, and it's going to be coming to the podcast. And now it's officially here. That's what the video of the week is going to be from now on. It's going to be a video that we pull directly from Noside, the people that we follow, the creatures and mutants and shit, the crazy people that we have on our Noside. We'll be showcasing them here for you guys to see their talents or interesting personalities. So, let me pull it up for you guys. Boop a doop. Boop boop. Boo doo doop boop. No. Not starting yet. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Noside video of the week.
What's it called? Or is there no title?
No title. The caption just says, "I don't know." Period. 3, 2, 1.
They put an airbag in the couch.
The silence is the best part because it's like they all are just so
Waiting.
lost.
Seriously, like that man flew across the room.
Like imagine hanging out with some homies smoking a blunt and then one of them goes flying across the
Yeah.
room.
That's fucked up.
Poor
That
dude.
is fucked up.
They're not your homies.
But I wonder, like,
And I feel like it's quiet because they were all in on it.
and then they feel bad. That's why they're like,
Probably.
"Damn, that was a lot worse than we thought it was."
I'd want to
Right.
fight. I would
Yeah.
want to fight. If y'all put a fucking airbag in my chair, we're fighting.
All right, bet. Give it a week. And like the way he landed on his ass like that, you know he's gonna be feeling that for the next week.
He
His
landed
spinal
like on
cord
his
is
back,
twisted.
on his side.
Yeah, but like that tailbone
here,
area,
yeah.
that's gonna be
Look.
hurting him for a long time. Yeah, you
Yeah.
see? Yeah, that tailbone's gonna be hurting.
Dude, the guy said, I can't tell if the guy sitting next to him is in on it.
It looks like they are. Like they don't look genuine. They want to like laugh
Damn.
or like help.
I don't know, but you saw how quick. I don't know.
That's not the guy sitting next to him though that got up.
Yeah, I know.
The guy
Multiple
that
people
sitting,
got up.
the guy that's sitting next to him gets up last. He's the last
he's
person,
like one of the last people to go check if he's okay.
and it looks like he's smiling, but I can't tell.
No, yeah, it looks like he's laughing.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. That it looks like a lot of them are in a mix of like wanting to laugh and then also like slightly concerned because it was worse than they expected it. But
That's a loud thud. Like
That is
that's
loud.
I don't know. I fucking hate to say it, but like I think I'd be stuck in that same like predicament, like wanting to cry laughing and feeling horrible. Like I definitely check on him, and then when he stands up, like right here, like when he's up and he's just looking around, I'd be on the ground crying right now.
like, what happened?
But yeah, video of the week. Hope you guys
That wasn't
enjoy
bad.
it.
That was a good surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
And now I guess fucking can I leave?
Goodbye, Toxide.
So yeah, next week we'll have another video from Toxide, but I do have another video that I want to show you guys. It was the thing I had pulled up before the podcast started. It was off in News 12, New Jersey, and they just posted this not too long ago. What was it, an hour ago? That like literally just saw this as it popped up. So this is caught on camera. I don't know. Does it say in the video?
Look at all that.
Hopefully it says in the video. But what these people are doing, they're literally robbing this store. And this person's recording them and they're just continuously robbing. Look at all that.
Can't get a job like the rest of us.
That's a lot of Tide. That's
Yeah.
expensive, by the way.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna turn around and resell that.
And it's not just his car, too.
No, yeah, there's like
three
three
other
cars.
cars doing
Mhm.
this.
This is fucked
They
up.
took off their license plates.
That's wild. I would key the shit out of their car.
Oh, wait for the end. You'll like it. Caught me off guard.
Gone.
Right now. Wait for it.
Wow.
They didn't even try to close. They were just trying to get the fuck out of there,
Yeah.
GTA style.
They said, "Shit, we're the last ones. We gotta go."
But that's nuts. And I
When-
wish it said,
Where in New Jersey?
yeah, or if it's in New Jersey.
It is New Jersey because it's News 12, New Jersey.
Yeah, but
They
they
cut-
also don't always do like,
A lot of the time it's local though. Well,
yeah, but there's also time. That's why it doesn't say it's in New Jersey whatsoever.
did you read the comments?
I don't think the comments are going to help too much. Let's see. Do they have it in their link in bio thing?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's in New Jersey because right there it just says New Jersey team.
Yeah, like right
So
there.
it's like they caption it when it's in New Jersey and when it's not. So that could be anywhere,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
But yeah, pretty fucking nuts to see that.
That is nuts.
And just to get that
In
on
broad
camera,
daylight.
In broad daylight.
Not a care in the world. I wonder if they were even like.
I wonder if they got caught.
I don't think so. Not yet, at least. That just came out an hour ago.
And that's the shitty thing with like the masks and stuff. Is like they fucking ripped off their license plates, and that was really the last way to figure
Identify
out-
them.
Yeah.
Now all you have is the color of their car, and for all you know, there's like 1,000 other of those same exact cars in that same exact city, wherever they are.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find them.
Yeah.
They are gone. The fact that they're driving around with no plates is pretty ballsy, though.
Yeah, the fact that they were even able to get to the store and back without issues. Like one cop.
They
sees
have to
you.
be local if that's the case. Like
Very
super
local.
local to this store.
Yeah. You never know. Or maybe they go pull into an alleyway, throw their fucking license plates back on, and then drive off.
Wow.
True.
Yeah.
Or they just stick them in the window, you know, like
Yeah, that's
Lazy
true.
people.
They could do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I will look into this a little bit more. I want to see if I can figure out
That's
where
very
this
interesting.
is.
Very fucked up. And I like what the guy was saying. That's like, you know, people that do shit like this is the reason why, well, a reason why that prices are going up. That,
Mhm.
you know, everybody else is working. Why can't you? Like, don't call that a job, you fucking scumbag.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely one reason. And, you know, I was actually watching a news thing. It's their the two people, they have a show called Breaking Points. They're called Crystal and Sagar. I know you sat out here this morning and was watching a little bit with me, but they were talking about prices going up, and they had a whole list, like percentages of like the types of things that you would see going up. One of them, the biggest one, is oil. Obviously, we've seen the gas prices. We have a gas station at Conoco really close to us, and we saw that shit go up like $1.25, $1.50, like in a week.
But Conoco has always been on, on the expensive side.
Yeah, but still,
fair.
gas prices in general are just going up tremendously. And now also fucking raw meat. That's going up. And
meat shortage?
Yeah, well, it's not even a meat shortage. It's the big corporations, the meat packing corporations, matter of fact. So things like Tyson, where we get our chicken nuggets from, like they package all these meats and these food, like these meats and shit. And they're making a lot of money while the people that are like distributing the meats, like these farmers and stuff, and I'm not getting it like exactly word for word correct, but this is pretty much along the lines. So like the middleman, which is like the Tyson and shit, like they're the ones packaging all the meat. They're making the most amount of money, while the people that are actually harvesting the meat, like the farmers and shit, they're getting shit like
little to nothing.
Yeah, and then we, the consumers, are getting hit the most by paying like double, triple the price what normal meat would go for. Like fucking a pound to 2 pounds of meat now, like steak or something's fucking over $24 potentially. Fucking nuts. Yeah. And they've
been screwing over farmers for decades now, though. Like this has been happening for a long time.
Yeah, it's just now with COVID and stuff, you're starting to see those things like fester more because of just the fucking chaos that's going on in the world nowadays.
Right.
Very, very insane. And it's it fucks my head up because like we sit here and we see all this stuff going on in the news and things that are going around us in our own home state, and it's just, is it gonna get better?
No.
Like I feel like we're gonna go into this recession, this fucking potential Great Depression of our era.
People have been saying that for years now, so I feel like the way things are looking, it's heading in that direction. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, and people like to make it seem like this is all very like new and fresh, like how you said people have been saying this for years now. I really started paying attention. Mainly because of watching old movies with you guys, like just having old like movies from the 90s and 80s and stuff, different generations of movies that we've been watching, and I see a lot of the conflicts that were going on during those times. Like matter of fact, just before this podcast, me and Brandon, we were sitting down watching Ninja Turtles, the first one, the Jim Henson live action one. Great movie. We both enjoy it. And one thing I kind of caught was a conversation that April O'Neil and her co-worker that worked at, like the one dude that has the son, Danny, they were having a conversation. He was looking out the window out to the city, and he was talking about, like, saying these things like, I haven't seen anything like this. The city's falling apart. You can't even go out there in daylight. Like, could it get any worse than this? And it's interesting seeing like conversations like that throughout history, because it's like you said, this is the same shit that we've been dealing with for years, decades.
And we literally just saw a video of a robbery in broad daylight.
Yeah, and I feel like it's just now, because of how fucking fragile and feeble our entire country is now, and how scared and fearful and angry people are, like this is all people want, is just fucking anger and chaos. I'm sure you guys know the amount of people that don't even want COVID to end, don't even want the lockdown to end. There's people that'd rather just stay in their room jerking off to Pornhub 7 days a week than go out and have a life. It's nuts that people just want to stay in this perpetual negativity and anger and chaos.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, very weird.
But in my opinion, those people that, if you're really like that, then I feel like they just don't have much going on in their life.
Yeah, they're sad people,
yes,
and they'd rather everyone else be sad.
Exactly. Yep. That's basically what I was going to say.
Yeah. Peace, love, and happiness, guys.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what we want. Where are the mushrooms at? No.
Start, dude. That's what That's what the fucking people need. We need to get all of the politicians
Like some
in America.
microdoses.
Yeah, we get all the politicians, all the Republicans, all the Democrats.
Everybody.
We fucking put some board games in some snacks in a
Some
room.
board game.
Yeah, fucking
Put
give them
Chutes and
Monopoly.
Ladders
Yeah,
in the
shoots and
fucking
ladders.
Congress.
Maybe put fucking Twister in the corner over there so that the fucking people can get down and dirty, play some Twister. Maybe some Dance Dance Revolution on the original Xbox. Yeah, fucking party out, and we'll just have we'll run it. The Noside guys, we'll run it. Right, we'll be the curators. We'll be like the what are they called? Like the witch doctors, the people in the forest that like lead people on their ayahuasca trips and shit. Those guys, will lead the government through the trip, and we'll teach them about kindness and love and prosperity and the euphoria that is psilocybin. And then they'll all leave all like fucking arms joined and shit, fucking singing Kumbaya, and then the world will be a better
They'll be
place.
like, you know what? A Republican to a Democrat, they'll be like, you know what? You're not that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe we can work something out where I get something and you get something out of it.
Let's work together.
It's not that fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's really not, but these fuckers.
It's just politic racism,
Never happen.
Just politic racism. You're red? Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're blue? Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're green? You don't even fucking matter.
Yeah. You're purple? What is that? Like, it's just all politic racism. Ah, man. But okay, since we're on the topics of just crazy shit going on, let's just delve more deep into the chaos, because talking about chaos is fun, but being a part of it is not. So we're trying to format the podcast, speaking to the audience right now, we're trying to format the podcast a little bit differently, where we kind of have some sort of organization going through the podcast, and we want to have different segments coming forward in the future. So this is kind of the start, or kind of like first take at having segments. So as you saw, we had the video of the week from Noside, and now dun da da da, here's the next one, the Dirty Jersey News. That's not the official name, that's just what we're going with. That's like Mark 1. So the Dirty Jersey News is basically just the news report on what's going on in Jersey. And we have one big story that's been going on, something I found fucking crazy when I found it, just for the simple fact that we live not too far away from a building that potentially this shit was happening in.
I was about to ask you, was it this one?
I don't know, but
'Cause I was reading and it didn't say. Where
it didn't
exactly.
say, but the closest place I saw was Piscataway.
I'm sorry,
Really?
What was happening?
Yeah.
What was happening?
Okay. Did you look into the article?
I did look at it a little
Okay.
bit, but which one are we talking about?
The temple?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
That's
so-
a little insane.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
little bit.
So Noside audience, I'm about to put it up on screen for you guys right now. This is nuts. If you guys live in New Jersey, this is going to make you guys feel a little uncomfortable. It makes me feel uncomfortable, even though I'm not religious.
It's not
in
even
any
just New
aspect
Jersey
like that.
anymore either.
Yeah, it's not even New Jersey. So let's get right into it. Human trafficking lawsuit against Hindu temple in New Jersey expands to 5 states. So it started in New Jersey. And what was pretty much going on is that these people, like stonemasons and stuff, because you guys know the mosque that we're talking about, specifically the one close to us, how fucking intricate and beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
you can't lie how beautiful it is.
Oh, that's what you were talking about?
Yeah.
The one right there?
Yeah.
That's,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I thought about it too. I was thinking, like, I wonder if that's what was taking place there.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And now you got to think how long it took to
Yes.
build. And then when you read into this article, you start like I'm getting goosebumps right now thinking about it, because like how dirty and corrupt that is.
It took
Yeah.
so long to build, and people were there at all hours of the day and night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I'm out doing my shit,
Mhm.
I'll drive past there and I'll see cars and people all hours of the day and night, and they're just going in and out.
Mm-hmm. So here, let's read into this a little bit for the Noside audience. So, like I said, human trafficking lawsuit against Hindu temple in New Jersey expands to 5 states. So let's see, we'll read the first paragraph or two. A lawsuit in which workers accuse a Hindu organization of human trafficking by luring them from India to build a temple in New Jersey for as little as $1.20, dude. You can't even get Hubba Bubba with that shit.
What is that converted to their rupees over there in India? Because that might be more money than what they're getting. Because that might be a good deal for them.
120
But
USD to.
That's not worth anything here, though. Why does it matter?
Convert. What do you mean?
Rupees?
That's their currency in India.
Yeah. So they'll convert it to dollars.
Well, they're making U.S. currency here because they're working here. So what I'm assuming you're saying is they're making the money here to then potentially go back to their homeland and then have more money. So you said it's rupees?
I think so in India.
Is it
RUP?
I thought that was Russian.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it Russian?
Can I just be white really quick?
India currency?
Oh, there you go. Indian rupees.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, wow. So holy shit. $1 is worth like 89 Indian dollars.
They are getting bank if they come over here.
Wow.
No wonder they're like, bet I'm on board.
Yeah, 12 hours.
I just got to be there for 5 years? Say less.
Sleep on a floor?
$1.20? Bro, are you kidding me?
Wow.
Meanwhile, we're here like $15.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, all right. So so they're making little as $1.20 a day has widened the 4 other states. An initial lawsuit filed in May, workers at a Hindu temple in Robbinsville, New Jersey, claimed leaders of the Hindu organization known as Holy Shit. I'm gonna try my best to say this. I apologize.
I did not even try.
Bacha Swansea, Bachasan Wasi, Akshar Purushattam, Swam in.
Can you put that in like Google Translate and have it
see what it comes out to?
Yeah, have it. No, not Google Translate. Like English to English, and then type it there and have it spoken to us.
बोचासनवासी अक्षर पुरुषोत्तम स्वामीनारायण संस्था.
That thing.
Right.
Yeah. So right. Anyway,
so those guys.
So I read that, right? I read that name, and then it said BAPS, and that's where it clicked in because there's the sign that says BAPS. Yeah, right outside of the mosque. Oh my
god!
So that I was like, whoa, no way.
That's all I had to see in the article, and I was like, bruh.
So I was like, no way. So, okay, continuing, coerce them into signing employment agreements and force them to work more than 12 hours per day with few days off. Under the watch security guards at all times, they traveled to New Jersey under R1 visas, which are meant for those who minister or work in religious vocations or occupations, according to the lawsuit.
Come to think of it, when I was driving past there, I only did see, there was, construction workers, but a lot of the time it was just Indian dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really seems odd now. To read this article and then think that that's right down the street from us. And that's been being built, holy shit, forever, right? Like,
I remember when they tore down the old one.
Yeah,
build a new one.
I remember being so little, like driving past with the family and always seeing it just like build up over the years. So all those years, these people must have been building it. Like, I mean, we don't know for sure because in this article it doesn't say that specific one.
I mean, they're not going to say the specific town, but if it's that brand, dude, you can imagine that anywhere that brand is, that's where they were conducting this bullshit.
Because we know there's another one in Robbinsville, New Jersey, that this was happening.
I think there's 2 in Edison. There's one behind the Home Depot.
Really?
Next to the Stop and Shop.
Oh.
And the Applebee's.
I don't know why I've never seen that.
I didn't know there was one over there either.
Far back corner, like right behind the...
Oh, shit.
Right behind...
I do know what you're talking about.
That Office Depot, it's not Office, Staples, I think.
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
right behind there.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
There is one over there. I delivered pizza there a couple times. Not to the Indian place, but like to the houses nearby it.
Mm-hmm. There's one house, like a big ass house, all the way in the back.
Like
that's
in the back. I'm pretty sure they own that place.
Yeah. I delivered there once.
Dude, it was a long ass street. A street big enough probably for like one car to go down it.
I'm gonna get some water, be right back.
All right.
You go all the way down this street, and at the end there's a massive house. Like it's a small mansion.
Really?
Small mansion there, and it's right behind the BAPS. I'm pretty sure when I delivered pizza there, I believe they were Indians, and just making that connection, I'm pretty sure they were the owners.
Wow. That's crazy. That's so strange. Like foreigners and stuff, like coming to America and then just like fucking having all of this money. Like it's crazy. Like I'm young, so it's hard for me to really process how that works. But like it, like how foreigners will come to America and then somehow get through the system in a way, like economically, where they just get all this money. They either find a way to avoid taxes. Like I know there's certain family businesses, like mom and pop shops. Like we have a few around our like the convenience stores around
7-Elevens and all that stuff. They're all very easy to be tax exempt.
And then there's a crazy thing. I forgot who told me this and how this works. And I don't know if it's 100% true, but it seems pretty feasible. And what these people do is like a simple mom and pop's convenience store that we have all around us, you know, not like a Raceway or 7-Eleven, like a pit stop. And now I'm not saying pit stop does what I'm about to say, but just it's for example. Now what they will do is one person will sign the lease for the building.
You told me this a long time ago. When pit stops first opened, I think.
Pretty much, like definitely around there. We've talked about it. And what they will do, like say you and your uncle, right, want to start a business. You want to start a convenience store. So your uncle signs the paperwork, right? Year later, that lease is up or whatever for the building. To continue it, you sign on to it.
Yes.
So now you own it.
Yes,
and now you
that's
continue
what
it.
I was referring to.
Oh, okay, perfect. But then all they have to do is like change the name.
That's it.
So the one near where we used to live on the other side of Edison, there's a specific one where they would change their name, and people don't really notice it because it's just the corner store, you know. But it would be like quick convenience store.
Oh,
yeah, like
the one
that.
by Middlesex.
No, the one right next to Pit Stop.
Oh, really?
It would change its name. Yeah.
It's always Quick Buy though.
It's
always been Quick Buy on the sign.
Yeah, but on the sign, no, it's never always been Quick Buy. It was like Quick Convenience at some point. Yeah, like they would just change it.
They also did that to the convenience store by the college. They kept changing names.
Which one? Which one by the college?
By the four-way intersection?
That one was literally called Quick Convenience, and then Quick Stop, and then Quick QC.
Oh,
they literally changed their names like 5 times.
Yeah, and that's where it is.
Yeah,
as long as they have another member of the family to pass it to.
Yes,
and they only been out of business for what I remember 1 year or 2 years.
Yeah. And you'll see they'll do a little bit of renovations and stuff. And I think that allows them to fuck with the checkbooks and make it where they don't pay taxes for shit.
Yep.
So it's fucking nuts how they're able to do it. And, you know, and you see a lot of this happening. And it's just, what do you do? If
you can't beat them, you join them.
Yeah. I mean, we can't. We live here.
I mean,
it doesn't. I don't think that applies to this situation, but
if there's a will, there's a way.
Sure.
Oh man, but yeah, okay. So let's reel it back and finish this up. So the other states that this is happening in now is California, Chino Hills, California, outside Los Angeles.
Jesus Christ.
Bartlett, Illinois, outside Chicago. Stafford, Texas, outside of Houston, and Lilburn, Lilburn, Georgia, outside Atlanta.
Wow. That's fucked up.
So, okay, this little paragraph here is good. This explains the R1 visas, the way that the people are actually coming over to America to work in these places. So, U.S. government officials have authorized use of R1 visas for stone artisans for 20 years. A federal, state, and local government agencies have regularly visited and inspected all of the construction projects on which those artisans volunteered. Paul Fisherman, an attorney representing BAPS, said in an email Wednesday. So the workers in other states allege that while they weren't forced to work as many hours as their counterparts in New Jersey, so it seems like New Jersey's the worst out of the bunch.
Wow.
New Jersey's the worst state. It's number 1.
Apparently people love living in New Jersey, though. There is a statistics done, and people apparently love New Jersey.
But we're the most hated state.
Yeah, people are just jealous.
We're number 1.
They really are.
Yeah. We just got better bagels and pizza. Don't be
And
mad.
You're jealous that our Walmart is 5 minutes away wherever you live in New Jersey. So.
Yeah, and then
Get
anywhere
wrecked.
else, you had to fucking drive like 10
Half
miles.
hour.
Yeah, to get to your local grocery store.
Get wrecked.
So they were paid well below standards set by federal and state minimum wage laws. Multiple workers named as plaintiffs worked at more than one of the temples. The lawsuit alleges some for as long as 8 or 9 years in total. 8 or 9 years fucking doing this.
That's a long fucking time.
For $1.20 an hour. For 12-hour shifts. I mean,
That's
fuck.
$12.
If you're going
Like
home,
$14. You come home with like 1,000 rupees.
dude,
Yeah.
you
it's
can
insane.
you can like level up all your stuff in Legend of
Dude.
Zelda now.
You go home and I don't know. You just open up a bag, all these fucking rupees start falling out. Like, you'd be like, you want to know how much this was in American money? $10.
That's awful. Imagine taking all the money you have from India and then
Bringing it
coming to
here.
America to start a new life.
We couldn't even afford rent the first month.
Oh my god.
Guaranteed. Like, take your entire bank account, transfer that into rupees,
Can you look up what's 1 million rupees?
into American dollars.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
1 million Indian rupees.
To USD right there.
God.
$13,427.96 in United States dollar currency.
That makes me sad. That makes me sad.
Makes you feel broke. Makes you feel not wealthy.
Makes me feel rich in India.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll go to India and be rich.
That does the opposite. That does make me feel a little bit more wealthy. Because,
But on the other side of the world.
oh yeah, no, not for them. For us, we're fine though.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me feel a little bit better. Because our currency isn't even the top currency. Could you imagine the top currency compared to that?
Didn't we do this?
We did. I forget which one was the top currency, but it's not us.
I'm having crazy deja vu right now.
Is it Singapore?
Yeah, we definitely did this. We've definitely talked about this in a previous podcast.
Is it Singapore?
I think it was an African country.
Kuwaiti dinar.
Yeah, I remember that. We did do this. Holy shit. What episode was that?
That was like 2-3 weeks ago, really, I think.
We were still in your place when we talked
were
about
we?
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gibraltar pound. Where is that from?
Gibraltar.
Currency? That's a country?
Gibraltar.
Where on the map is Gibraltar's fat ass?
British overseas territory.
Of course it's British. Overseas territory bullshit. You mean colonization?
This is Gibraltar, this peninsula here.
He said colonization.
So that's
The white man.
Oh, it is Africa.
Spain.
Oh. Ah. Wrong half.
Yeah, that's down. Wait.
What was
That's down here.
Where's something dinar? What was the other one?
The Kuwaiti dinar, that's in Kuwait.
Yeah.
Uh,
Put it together, man.
I didn't remember.
Where do
what,
you think the Bahrain dinar is from?
I-
Dinar?
I didn't remember.
Bahrain.
I didn't remember the first one. I just remember dinar.
Where is Kuwait on the map? This is a history lesson, guys.
Can you imagine asking somebody like, where do you think the Gibraltar dinar is from? And they say dinar.
Where's the Gibraltar dollar from? Dollar.
It's from dollar.
From doll hair. Gotta have a lot of doll hairs. Did you guys ever play GeoGuessr?
I don't know what the hell that is.
You don't know what we're gonna
That's
do a
crazy.
GeoGuessr really quick. Ladies and gentlemen, on the No Side podcast, this is the first GeoGuessr experience we're gonna have on the podcast. We're about to play a game on the podcast.
This is what this is?
We'll do classic.
Just do the daily challenge on the right.
Daily challenge.
Apparently it's a thing.
Do you have what it takes to become a GeoGuessr? Da-da, bop.
You gotta sign in.
Yeah,
To make an account.
Create an account. We're doing this. We're here now.
No.
Antonio.
I mean, kind of want to get back to scheduled programming, but
That's kind of gay that I have to like make an account now. I wish we were able.
Are you committing to the bid or not?
maybe next week. I want to talk about Big Bird, to be honest.
Okay, so here is the final segment of the No Side podcast right now. This is where the chains are let loose. But we do have one main topic I want to talk about. So this segment is called The Outside the No Side News. So things that are going on outside of No Side, going on outside of the New Jersey, the dirty Jersey. So the outside No Side News.
Things in the world.
Yeah, things in
Outside
the
No
universe, the
Side.
galaxy. So, like Giovanni had just mentioned, Big Bird. Big Bird is apparently a propagandist now.
It's always been.
Always been.
Sesame Street, yes.
Yeah.
Always has been. We just didn't realize it because we were kids.
Mhm.
And it was
And-
fed to us.
And keep in mind, the government does pay 4% of their profits.
Really?
Yeah,
I
they
didn't know
get
that.
4% of their profits.
Yeah, they're like,
by the
listen,
government.
brainwash the kids, and we'll give you enough money to stay afloat. Just make some extra cash so you could be rich.
And you know, a lot of people are angry right now about this whole Big Bird being a propagandist. And now for the No Side audience, if you don't know, let me tell you what's going on.
Big Bird was smart and got vaccinated. That's about it. That's really the gist of it.
Big
Sorry.
Bird.
Some might say Big Bird fell into the herd of sheep and has succumbed to
To
the
what,
leftists.
liberalism?
Yeah.
He got vaccinated. He's a Democrat. Fuck.
Yeah,
Here's
we
the-
play both sides here on No Side. So
Here's the real thing to be outraged about. How the fuck is Big Bird tweeting? Does he really
Yeah.
have fingers to be tweeting?
No, he doesn't. That's what I'm mad about. The fact that this fucker don't got fingers and he's tweeting. Unless he's paying somebody.
And think about it. Big Bird.
you could do the voice, you know.
Oh, but you need a finger to push that button.
Maybe he has a stylus. Or his beak. Maybe his beak.
Yeah, maybe he's beat.
Maybe.
Do you think Face ID works with Big Bird?
Probably.
Why wouldn't it? He's got a face.
Just get in the face.
You think he's got a beat because it don't work?
I mean,
You got a beard. What if it don't work?
But you remember when I shaved my beard because I fucked up?
It didn't recognize
It didn't
you.
recognize me.
Really?
My phone didn't know who I was. It still sometimes has issues. Like now it's good because now my beard's starting to grow in again. But yeah, for like the first week or two of us being here, my phone just was like, "Who are you, dude?"
That's funny.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. But anyway, Big Bird, this is his tweet. He said, "I got the COVID-19 vaccine today, guys. Yay. My wing is feeling a little sore, but it'll give my body an extra protective boost that keeps me and the others healthy." Me and at Erica R. Hill even said I've been getting vaccines since I was a little bird. I had no idea. That's good. And now Sleepy Joe Biden had said, "Good on you, Big Bird. Getting vaccinated is the best way to keep your whole neighborhood safe." He said that and then went to sleep right after.
Took a nap.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired. That tweet was a lot of hard work.
And you know,
Yawn.
and as you can see, the three of us here, we're looking at this Big Bird tweet and we're just kind of laughing about it. We're having fun with it.
Ted
We're not
Cruz didn't.
Yeah, Ted Cruz was like, "This fucking bird. This bird getting COVID-19 vaccines?"
He
Well, I'll
saw
tell
he
you
saw
what.
that tweet and he started crying and throwing up.
But people have been roasting Ted Cruz, like, appropriately, I think. He's getting everything he deserves for opening his big fucking mouth.
Ted
I
Cruz.
will say though,
That
this
was
was
funny.
a funny meme.
That was a
this
funny
was
meme.
a funny
Ted
meme
Cruz,
from Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz meme game is good. It's not the best.
Not the best. He did have another good
decent.
one, if I can find it really quick.
Oh god.
He had one where he was making fun of Hillary Clinton. I thought that was pretty fucking funny. Yeah. Captured in the wild. Rare image of Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch.
Wow.
I gave Ted Cruz a point there, but that was it. So now, after Ted Cruz had responded, which first I'll bring that tweet back up so people can see again. So Big Bird coming over to vaccinate your kids, and he kicks down a door. This was Ted Cruz's little ha-ha moment, his little uppercut to the liberals. He was like, ha-ha, fuck you guys, I'm funny.
What was the liberal counter attack?
So the liberal counter was just a lot of hate, a lot of fucking, like, let's see, like, what's this person's response? Who's afraid of Big Bird? And don't you know
Butthurt
no
as
one
fuck.
ever sees Big Bird? So that is the fact that makes your GIF unrealistic. Your
It's a
children.
fucking Big Bird in it. What do you mean it's unrealistic? It's Big Bird. Motherfucker isn't real. Of course it's unrealistic.
At all, yeah.
Here's a wealthy grown
That's
man making
hilarious to
fun
me.
of a kid as that kid recounted being attacked. LeBron is one of them. What? Is this just
I
other
think,
shit?
yeah, you're just
Okay.
on Twitter now.
Okay, this was the only reply.
No, I think that's actually, you're under the replies, yeah. I don't know why
This
that
is?
was there, yeah. These are
No, yeah, this is more tweets.
Oh,
Yeah,
right
show
there,
more
short
replies.
more replies, okay.
Yeah. Shit got confusing for a second. You can't even be original, my dude. You're out here stealing tweets for cred.
To be fair, I have seen that video a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I've seen the video a long time ago, but I mean, I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't Big Bird respond to this?
Yes. So, well, not Big Bird himself. It was actually the Sesame Street Twitter, like the official Sesame Street. They had posted after the few hours of people going at Ted Cruz about what the video he had made. This is the second tweet that came up from Sesame Street, and this is Big Bird gets vaccinated from 1972.
What's going on down at the store? I wonder what.
We're going to get hit with copyright.
Funny,
Cut it out.
Strange. I mean, there's all kinds of.
Does
people, and
Sesame
they're all in a
Street
line, and they don't
do
look like
copyright?
100%. Why wouldn't they?
There's a sign that says. Don't.
But we're like talking over it. We're not like trying to like sell it.
Yeah, we're doing something with the video.
There goes
It's
the boy
not
with
just
the
us
balloon
copy
coming
and
out of the
pasting
store.
it.
Hey, what's
You don't think
going
they'll
on here?
flag us?
Not really.
No, I think we're good.
Because didn't you get flagged for that
Something's going
fucking
on down at the store.
Alex, what's his name?
Wonder what.
Alex Jones?
Yeah, and that campfire? And we were doing the same thing?
But that was because of the music that it picked up at like for 3 seconds or something like that. Remember?
Yeah, that's a different thing. I'll bring that up after we're done with all this. Just remind me because I'll mention that.
There goes a boy with a balloon coming out of the store. Hey, what's going on here?
That's the whole thing. And so my thing is that if this was 1972, nobody's losing their fucking shit about Big Bird telling you to get vaccinated. It's like, why are you losing your shit in today's day to just go get fucking
You
vaccinated?
know what's crazy? Those people who are anti-vax, they probably got vaxxed
when they were kids,
right?
100%.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, they're honestly, I see it as like, you an anti-vaxxer, you either need to have a serious health condition that literally prevents you from getting shots because you'll get sick and die or something like that, or like you just kind of like a brat that doesn't like to get poked by a needle.
And I feel like the anti-vaxxing, it's such a confusing word now because of COVID. Because even fucking what's the people Merriam-Webster, the definitions for words and shit.
Yes.
Like I know I've heard that their definition for vaccine or vaccination is different now since COVID. Like people just take like those words a little bit differently. Anti-vaxxer, those are the people that are like, don't fucking nothing, like no vaccines. My kids aren't getting no needles stuck in them.
But
Well-
I'll feed them this poisonous mushroom because I read online that it cures their illness faster than the vaccination.
See, like those are the people I tune out. Like just
Yeah.
straight up anti-vaxxers.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to get vaccinated with nothing. My kids vaccinated with nothing. The people I mainly focus on are the people that just simply don't want to get the
Vaccinated.
COVID-19 vaccine. That I feel like that's more where we should like focus on, because anti-vaxxers, that's more like broad
In general,
everything. Yeah. So
And there is a lot of chaos in that alone because anti-vaxxers are just a crazy bunch of people.
And I also, and now I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure they said it in here, the video. We probably were just talking over, but this 1972 video, Big Bird getting vaccinated, he was getting vaccinated for the measles. And I don't know too much exactly for the measles, but I wonder, you know what, before I even speak, let me just look it up. I do want to see the death count for COVID and for the measles. So measles death count. History of measles, CDC. Pre-vaccine era in the 9th century. Wow. 6,000 measles-related deaths were reported each year.
And look at that, 48,000 were hospitalized.
Right. Oh yeah, 48,000 and 1,000 suffered encephalitis, swelling of the brain from measles. Vaccine development started in 1954. Measles elimination in 1978. Number of reported measles cases was 80% less compared with the previous year. However, a 1989 measles outbreaks among vaccinated school-aged children prompted the Advisory Committee of Immunization Practices. Following widespread implementation of the recommendation and improvements in first dose MMR vaccine. You know, it's so weird reading this because this seems so very similar to what's going on with COVID, with the booster shots and like, people that are vaccinated still getting measles.
It's like we're not dealing with new shit. Like this, yes, the disease is new, but we've been getting vaccinated for fucking centuries, I think. Maybe not centuries. That might be an exaggeration, but definitely decades. This is 1972. So definitely decades. It's 2021 now, so that's 50 years. That's half a century that vaccines have definitely been around for. I'm sure they've been around for much longer. But it's, I don't know, like, nobody was losing their shit when fucking measles was out and about killing people left and right, hospitalizing people left and right. Modern day...
It's because I think people actually witnessed a vaccine come out as opposed to it already being out.
What are you talking about?
Because think about it. Growing up, we got these vaccines. They were already out. So it's like, okay, whatever. Give it to me. We know it.
I mean, some of them, there's a new flu shot every year.
Yeah, but like, you know, like the polio and shit like that. So we got them and, you know, it's normal now. But with COVID, it's this new disease. The vaccine came out pretty quickly, not going to lie. So people,
I mean, when the world focuses on it, I could imagine it can get done pretty fast. But
yeah, but as opposed to all the other vaccines, this one came out pretty quicker than the others.
I mean, you got to keep in mind technology is a lot better than it was back then, too, especially for medicine.
Fair point, yeah.
Especially for medicine.
Fair enough.
Because reading here, like the pre-vaccine era, like this whole measles thing started in the 9th century where a Persian doctor published one of the first written accounts of the measles disease.
Wow.
So this was going on from the 9th century all the way up to the vaccine development that started in 1954.
And then, so isn't that the 20th century?
Yes.
So for 11 centuries, they were dealing with this.
And so, like, I see where you're coming from, where because of how new it is,
people are scared.
People, yeah, like it's just fear, and then the news and the government doesn't help because all they do is pump out that fear to you. No matter how much people want to believe that the government or the president of America, all these people, the scientists, the CDC, if these people that really think they're on your side. Or not. This is benefiting them.
Yeah.
They're fucking walking home at the end of the night
with like an extra $1 million in their pocket.
Bank, dude. They can go anywhere they want and their bank account doesn't fucking have a dent. Nothing. Not a little bit. And that's because they're profiting off of our suffering.
Yeah. They want to politicize, or not even them. I feel like people want to politicize everything. It only makes sense that it's such a profitable thing to be in. You know? For fuck's sake, they want to politicize vaccinations. Like, give me a fucking break.
It's free.
Yeah, like, you know, this whole Big Bird thing, like, my final thoughts on it, I can see, like, I know you mentioned it, Giovanni, like how it is Sesame Street is somewhat of propaganda,
Political bias.
yeah, political bias. They are trying to push an agenda at some
Of
points.
course. This is how they get the little kids.
Yes,
Little kids
yeah.
watching, they're like, oh,
can
Big
see
Bird got vaccinated. There's no reason why I shouldn't get vaccinated. Mom, why are you an anti-vaxxer if Big Bird is getting vaccinated?
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, what you putting me through, Mom?
The kids is where I kind of draw the line, because even studies show that kids aren't affected very fatally by COVID. That most kids will get it, but they'll be fine. Like, they'll have their symptoms and shit, but the fatality rate for children of COVID-19 is very, very low, and is like not something we should be super worried about.
But do you think it's also not worth the concern to just let all these kids get sick, even though, you know, a very few or a very small percentage of them will die?
They can still carry it.
Like, forget that, you know, people are gonna die. You know, that's all ages. But is it really okay to let this generation of kids just be like, yeah, it's okay for me to get this potentially deadly disease because 99% of us will be fine?
It's nothing about saying that it's okay to potentially getting the disease. It is just it should just be their choice. I feel like that's fair. Like, especially for kids, because of just the statistics and the facts that have come out that show that it's not that fatal. And I won't even say not that. It's barely fatal to children. Yes, there have been some cases, but most of those cases were kids that had other diseases or comorbidities, whatever it be.
But it's like, so for those kids that have the underlying issues, is it fair to say to them that it's like, hey, sorry, but like, we can't force this vaccination on your generation because you guys are kids. But hey, you're probably gonna die. I
mean, well, then that's up to the parents to then
determine whether they get the
yeah.
But how does that help the kid when the rest of the generation is kind of just like doing whatever the fuck they want?
Well, again, it's just down to personal freedom, and it's a very hard thing. And we can sit here and the whole conversation of COVID is just a whole conversation,
a whole circle,
yeah,
all the time.
Because exactly what we're doing right now, it's like I see exactly where you're coming from, but it's just that same, like, we won't know until a year, 2, 3 years down the line. We won't really know the full effects, and it goes back to what Brandon was saying: is that this shit is so new, and people are
scared,
losing their minds so quickly.
Like, I know people who want to get it, but they're just legit scared.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense to me. I saw people in wheelchairs going to get that fucking
bro.
vaccine.
It doesn't make you like, bro. We hung out with somebody like that.
Yeah, like, I feel like, I'm sorry, I feel like you're part dumb.
Really?
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah, it's like, bro, like,
dude, there is
80-year-old
people.
Okay, are we recording? Yeah, all right. So, sorry, guys. There was a little technical difficulty. The whole fucking audio interface just said, fuck you, and turned off. But we're back. So, you guys continue.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that when I went to go get vaccinated, there was 80-year-old people, people in wheelchairs.
Senior citizens.
Yeah. And people obviously not in their perfect health, like literally in a fucking wheelchair, getting this vaccine. And then you got healthy young people that are like, yeah, I'm young and healthy, I don't have to get the vaccine, that are also turning around and saying, oh, I'm scared to get the vaccine, I don't trust the government to get the vaccine. Like, fucking grow up.
Or it's like, not even that, it's like, what somebody said to me, they're like, yeah, I'm scared to get the vaccine because I don't know what's in it. And I'm like, do you know what's in any of the vaccines?
No.
Like, seriously, are you a scientist, bro? Like, you just have to trust the people in the medical field that, you know, they're not going to fuck you up. Because if you don't have any trust, you're just going to keep living in fear. Where do you draw that line of, you know? Yeah, the system is fucked, I get it, but it's also not trying to kill you.
Yeah.
To a degree, you know what I mean?
They can't keep their system without us.
Exactly.
So it's like they're not going to kill off a major part of the population or anything like that.
And people want to go to concerts. They want to go out to eat. They want to go to conventions. They don't want to wear masks anymore. but they're scared of the vaccine.
They don't want to do anything to fix the issue. So it's like, okay, just stay inside your house, shut the fuck up, don't complain.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
you know, that's what I was just about to say. You know, like I know we, the three of us, have different opinions. I know, like me compared to you guys, have different opinions on COVID. And you know, if you're young and healthy and you don't want to get it, that's on you. That's okay. But like Giovanni just said, just don't bitch. Don't go on Twitter fucking, things aren't the way I want it to be. It's just...
And that's honestly all I see.
Yeah, it's just
all I
fucking
see.
deal with it. If you want to make the choice to not get the vaccine...
And not help
Deal
the
with
issue
it.
at
Then
all.
stop talking about it. Like,
Exactly.
seriously.
Yeah,
because
Move on. If you're that bored from sitting inside your house because you can't do nothing else, maybe you should get the vaccine. Sorry. Even if you're scared, face your fucking fear. I hate needles. I have a fucking phobia of needles. I hate them more than almost anything. But I still got the vaccine. I stood in that fucking line,
Dude.
fucking shaking and everything. Like, I did not want to get that fucking vaccine.
if we didn't get the vaccine, we couldn't have gone to Comic-Con. Like,
Yeah.
bro, we couldn't have done a lot of shit.
That was those are the only reasons why I was like, fuck it, I'll get jabbed. with
Because
that
I want to
vaccine.
go back out into the world, bro. I'm
Yes.
tired of being in my fucking house all the
I know
time.
we're not complaining about it, but now you got people who are like, oh, I'm still scared of it, even though, you know, millions of people have gotten the vaccine already. I'm still scared of it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to fix the problem. I just want to complain about it.
At that point, fine, be scared. Leave me out of it, though.
Yeah.
Leave me out. I know you're scared, and I know you don't want to get the vaccine. So just stop complaining to me.
And, you know, go
I'll still
inside
be your
house.
friend. I'll still be your friend, but I'm just not gonna go out and do shit with you because literally you can't. You don't have the vaccine.
Yeah.
And I seen in California now. There's in Los Angeles, I think they're starting to require the vaccine like they did in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Oh, the vaccine like card, like
Yeah.
passport. Yeah.
To get into places and restaurants and shit. They're starting to do that out in California.
That to me is progression.
That is fucking fire, bro. Keep doing that,
Yes.
please. Like
The rest of the country needs to follow.
because by doing that, you are technically forcing those to get the vaccine. Because one, it's fucking illegal to have fake vaccine cards, and two, you need you could have it on your phone, so it's super easy to access.
That's also another thing that kind of calmed my nerves because at first, like the whole vaccine passport, I had my suspicions and my anger, I guess, towards it. But once you could start doing that, actually, like once we did that, what's the
Clear.
app called? The Clear, right? Yeah. So there's this app called Clear where we're able to like upload our vaccine card to. Is this it? Yeah, literally just called Clear. It's the Clear app, and you're able to put your vaccine information into it, and you have like a vaccine passport digitally on your phone, and that's how we were able to get to New York Comic Con.
After that, it's like, bro, you don't have to worry about that ever again.
Yeah.
Because like I had my vaccine card in my car for the longest. Now it's like it's in my phone. I don't care.
Yeah, you know, like at the end of the day, I don't care what you do. If you don't get vaccinated, if you get vaccinated, that is your choice.
Just don't be mad that you can't do these things. I think we said this numerous times.
Can't get the point across enough, but it's like then you get to the issue where it's like these people that don't want to get vaccinated want everything to be centered around them so that way they could still do everything like if everything was normal, which is
Because they
not.
want it to be quote unquote fair.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
it's-
they're not making it fair because they're being selfish.
Yeah, and not getting vaccinated and saying the excuse, oh, I'm scared, it's my body, it's whatever, the fuck.
Which is
Shut
fine. That's fine. You could not get it. You know, it is a little selfish for the rest of the world, but you are entitled to your own shit. Just don't be mad that you can't do all these shits. You know what I mean?
I don't find it selfish. It's just it chalks out to the whole like just don't be annoying about it. Like if you're gonna choose not to get the vaccine, I don't see that as selfish. Like if a good friend of mine was like, I'm not gonna get that fucking vaccine, whatever.
That I could agree with. If you don't want the vaccine, fine, that's fine. But when I start saying that it's selfish is when you don't want the vaccine and then you also
Turn around and say,
I
why
want
can't I do this?
exactly.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That
just don't
is
be a
selfish.
baby.
Yeah, that's
Don't
being
be a
selfish.
baby.
That's what I would agree with. That is the issue. But then it's like you have like a very large portion of these people, you know, making issues and causing problems for everybody else.
Making issues out of thin air, like the fucking Big Bird being a propagandist and the left and the right going at it over a fucking fake yellow bird.
They've been doing this for years, hundreds of years. Why are you mad that now all of a sudden Big Bird said, let's get vaccinated, and now you want to cancel Sesame Street? Fucking kiss my ass. Like,
it's just people are worried about the wrong fucking things.
Definitely.
Like, you showed us that video of him getting the vaccine back in 1972, and then that tweet of 2021. That's literally the same thing, just in different forms of media.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
literally the same thing.
People are focused on the wrong things. I feel like we need to be focused on rebuilding like the communities, you know, like be friendly to your neighbors. Progression. I feel like infrastructure is a big thing. Economy is a big thing. Economy, I think, is the biggest thing that's potentially going to fall in the next year. Like, it just seems like we're on this epic downcline in our economy, and people truly believe we might see another recession within the next year.
I think it's going to happen. They've been saying that
at this route. It's fucking terrifying, and it doesn't seem like our president or vice president are anywhere to be seen. They are fucking locked up in a closet because they are just useless at this point and aren't doing shit. It doesn't seem like we have any type of law and order. People don't believe in the police. People don't believe in the government. And when I say don't believe, they don't believe in the vaccine. It's just everyone's like, fuck, everyone threw in the towel. Everyone has given up, and there just needs to be change. And if we want true change, we need to stop fucking fighting each other, stop lighting fires, and stop fucking protesting and rioting and hurting the people that we should be loving. We need to get together. Join arms.
After you get the vaccine, though.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna link arms with a dude coughing up a lung and whatnot.
Who don't get the vaccine?
Well, if the dude has COVID and doesn't have the vaccine, then yeah, stay away. But if you're healthy, you got nothing wrong with you, and you don't got the vaccine, why not join arms? I feel like that's being selfish. If someone's healthy and doesn't have the vaccine, just because, like, I feel like that's a divide.
Can't they be a carrier, though?
Yeah, and still look normal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. If they are a carrier, then yeah, fuck them.
But what he's saying is that a lot of times you don't know until a week or two later when you start seeing the symptoms.
Okay, but why do you care if you got the vaccine?
Because I could give it to my grandma who doesn't have the vaccine.
Well, yeah, that's an obvious
at this
thing,
point, this is just a big what if. This is a whole lot of
and
what
then
if.
also it goes to the thing that it's a circle. It's like no matter fucking what, no one's gonna get their way, and that's why we just need to stop the divide. Like how you guys are saying, if someone's not vaccinated,
you got your
fuck
vaccine,
them.
right?
Yeah, I got my vaccine.
We're all good here, at least.
It's just I'm not gonna sit here and judge people if they just have a simple good reason. If you give me a good reason why you don't have the vaccine, okay, cool. If you give me some silly kind of flaky reason, just I'm scared, they're probably going to put microchips in my arm.
Bro, the microchip is in your hand. It's called the iPhone.
Yeah, you're already being tracked. But still, like if you give me some silly reason like that, then get the fuck out of here, you lunatic.
That's all their reasoning,
but if you have a legit, no, that's not all it is. There's usually no. Don't say that if you don't truly know, because statistics show that most of it is religious restrictions. Besides religious restrictions, it's also medical restrictions. Like if someone. I mean, yeah, fear could be a big one, but I'm trying to be realistic and what is also real big reasons why people don't get the vaccine. And it's that religious and medical issues that cause certain people to not want to get the vaccine. So are those people assholes?
What about a healthy atheist?
A healthy atheist? If he's healthy, then what's the issue?
Yeah,
again, that's what I'm trying to say, is if they're healthy, why do you give a shit? If you have a vaccine, why do you give a shit?
Because my grandma, she didn't get the vaccine.
But let's backtrack. If the dude's healthy, why do you give a shit?
Because he could still be a carrier. You just don't
But
know.
if he's healthy, that's
You
the
don't-
big word.
Let me talk, because you don't know if he's a carrier until potentially a week or two later. You could be healthy. All three of us, let's say none of us
Yes.
were vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
One of us got COVID. We wouldn't know until a week or two later.
Not a week or two later.
Yes,
if
it
you
is.
if it's in your system, you can figure it out a day later.
No, you... What?
Yeah, that's how.
Okay. No. I'm not saying no more.
Say more.
that's-
Say more.
Wow.
Say more.
No,
Go,
I'm
say
good.
more.
I'm good. I'm good.
No, be an adult. Talk.
No, I'm good. That's crazy.
Why aren't you gonna talk?
I'm
Because
intrigued.
literally...
Are you gonna just say it's crazy, or are you gonna explain?
Because, no, here's why it's crazy. Because when COVID was coming out, what happened to all those people that could be carriers? I forget the correct term for it, but you can be a carrier but not necessarily show symptoms for it.
That's what it is. A carrier, straight up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
So then
I know.
that's the issue. Just get fucking vaccinated and then you could stay healthy. Nobody has to worry about
You could
it.
have the disease in you and not show any signs at all.
Yeah, those are called asymptomatic. Yes.
That's the word I was
Okay,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
And that
Okay.
doesn't just
Which is
take a day
being-
or 2 days. That takes a week to 2 weeks. to
And
show
within
symptoms.
that time, you could still give it to people.
Well,
So
yeah,
it's like,
that's
yes, this guy
having it.
may be a healthy atheist appearing from the outside, but on the inside, you don't know he has COVID.
Okay, but then that's just changing the scenario, because we're talking
No,
a
it's not.
healthy atheist.
It's not changing the scenario because you
Then
don't,
he's not healthy.
because you don't know yet.
But that's not what I'm saying. In this scenario, you're getting all frustrated.
I
Stop
am.
putting your face down. What I'm trying to say is, Brandon said a healthy atheist.
And you-
So you... No. Let me talk. If you know he's healthy,
How do you know?
that I'm saying in this specific scenario,
So it
a
doesn't
healthy
count?
atheist, he showed, to make it even better for you guys, he showed you his results. He's negative. He's healthy. He's a healthy atheist.
Then at that point, he doesn't have COVID.
Yeah, that's
I'm saying,
what I'm trying to say.
What if he's a carrier that has COVID?
Okay, so
And
then
you- wait,
that's
listen,
not a
listen.
healthy atheist.
Listen, you said people don't get the vaccine because they are religious, or what was the other one?
Medical reasoning.
A medical reasoning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say this dude didn't get the vaccine, but he's not religious, and he doesn't have any other medical shits, right? He could still get COVID, but not be sick. Like fever,
Yeah, so that goes
coughing.
back to the asymptomatic. Yes. Yeah.
But then you could also, that same person could fucking, I don't know, go to work.
And say, I'm healthy.
I feel fine. I'm healthy, you know? But then he could give his coworker COVID. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the point we're getting at.
Okay. Yeah, so I see that. But that's kind of like what do you do at that point? Like,
Get vaccinated.
yeah, you could do that, but then
Problem solved.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Like,
just
it's
get
not that
vaccinated.
hard.
Yeah.
yeah, I understand that. But I also don't think it's down to forcing people. I don't think you should force a person to get the vaccine.
Because the way we got onto this topic is that you said that there are other reasons for people not to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
And you said they are healthy, or what was it? Religious?
and medical.
Yeah. Fuck, I lost my train of thought now. You see where I'm going with this though, right? Yeah, okay. So fuck, I really lost my train of thought. This is fucking confusing now. I just had a brain fart. This sucks. Cause
Okay, man.
you know what I'm talking. Fucking, we're on the same page. Fuck you.
I'm trying to figure out what you guys are saying, so
I've been said it multiple times. There's really not much
Okay,
else
so-
to explain.
The other basic reasons people don't want to get the vaccine is bullshit. Your two reasons are somewhat legit.
well, I feel like they're not somewhat, they are legit. That's why I say them. And now the other reasonings that I'm assuming those are the things that we were talking about before, like just kind of like the bullshit, like fucking, man, just
Yeah, people
fearful
are just
shit.
crybabies, and
Yeah, just
that's
being a
what we were
crybaby.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're on the same page with that. If you're just going to be a crybaby about it,
But you can still have the disease.
Yes.
yeah, I'm not
give it
saying
to
you're
people.
immune to it. Like people
But-
aren't just fucking special and
But
immune.
you're trying to say that it's like a guarantee that this person that is not vaccinated, that is not religious, has no underlying medical conditions, is automatically healthy because he's not showing symptoms. That is not
No,
true.
that's not what I'm saying. You're getting very heated about this, and it's kind of cute.
No,
That's not what I'm trying to do.
Cute?
That's kind of what you were saying.
That
though.
is
I am.
what you were saying.
But no, you're saying guarantee. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying
the
it's
situation
guaranteed.
was a healthy atheist.
Mm-hmm.
So what
So,
I'm saying is that
with
you
that-
cannot guarantee a healthy anybody. Fuck being atheist, fuck being religious, fuck being medical conditions underlining. You cannot guarantee any of that when you have asymptomatic people walking around talking about, oh, I'm not getting vaccinated, I'm healthy. Week later, they're fucking in the hospital.
Or not even that. A week later, they put somebody in the hospital because they
Because they're
they
healthy.
fully believe that, oh, I don't get COVID. Because there are people like that. Oh, I never got COVID. Which, in hindsight, you never know if you did or not.
Exactly.
Well, you could find out. That is another thing. You could just go get tested. And then also the antibodies, if you have the coronavirus, like if you had it if you had the SARS-CoV in your system, those antibodies are actually stronger than the antibodies from the virus.
That I've heard as well.
Yeah.
So there's also another set of people. That's a third thing on top of the medical and religious thing. There are also people that don't want to get the vaccine because they've already had COVID and they've felt the symptoms of COVID.
Talking about herded immunity.
Herded what?
Is that what it's called?
Herded immunity, where it's like everybody gets sick, the people die off, but the ones that
Oh no, I'm not going there.
Like survival of the fittest.
I'm simply just saying that there's certain people that don't want to get the vaccine because they already have the antibodies from the already existing COVID strand in them.
Like their thought
So-
process is like, oh, I got it. I'm fine.
It's not
Pretty
even
much.
it's not just that. It's because they have the antibodies, and because if they were to go and take the vaccine, they're going to like overlay that COVID. Like I'm not saying it in the most scientific best way, but the way I can like say it is if you already have the COVID antibodies and you get that vaccine over it, it could really fuck them up more, make them even more sick, and potentially even kill them. That's just like, that's potentially an exaggeration, but you get what I mean. It could fuck them up even more than if they just left it with the antibodies they already have. So there's another group of people that don't want to get the vaccine because they've already had the COVID. They've already felt that fucking pain. And then they're nervous to get the vaccine to then need to go through that again. So that there's another bit of people there that don't want to get the vaccine. Man, it's just at the end of the day, I can't sit here and get mad at people if they don't want to get it. Like,
I get annoyed at people. I'll tell you that.
and that's fair. And that's fair because if you're going to be an asshole about it, if you're going to just be
getting legitimately angry at somebody for not getting the vaccine is a little ridiculous. But being annoyed and going back and forth with that person, like I said, it's annoying. So
yeah, I see both sides. And I can see the sensible people from both sides, but when it comes to the ridiculous people that are fucking nuts, lunatics,
That's
crazy
also on
about it
both
on both sides.
I
Yeah, it's on both sides no matter what. You get the crazies on each side. The people that are like, fucking vax yourselves 10, 15 times.
Yeah. Dude, actually, speaking of that, that's funny you brought that up because I had a guest at the hotel literally telling me a story how she got the I think she changed her
Moderna
name.
and Pfizer.
She had all of them.
Oh my
That's
god!
fucking
All of
nuts.
them. She's like, yeah, I'm getting all of them. I'm even thinking of going to get the
Johnson and Johnson.
I don't know, whichever one. She's planning on getting whatever vaccine again. Like, I want that extra layer again.
There's only the three, right? It's only Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson,
Wasn't
right?
there a couple more?
I don't know.
thought
Maybe
there was,
just, I know those are the big three.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are
All right, so whatever, we'll go with those. But yeah, so she got those three, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'm thinking of getting
Moderna
not only
round
the
2?
booster shot, yeah, and like Moderna round 2 or whatever." And I was like, "Wow, that's
Bold.
cool."
Didn't
Yeah.
something recently come about the Pfizer booster shots? Something's going on with Pfizer.
I'm most likely gonna have to get a booster shot in a couple months. I think
You think so? I'm probably not going to get the booster shot.
you don't want it.
That's
I'm kind
See-
of like indifferent towards it. Like I got the original vaccine, like y'all wanted me to.
I just have to see how the booster shots go. It's the same reason why I waited for the first round of shots. I just wanted to see how it goes. I already know, like, I know we've talked about it before, where the especially the Pfizer one, because you and me both have Pfizer. Brandon, you got Moderna, right? So I know Pfizer, within the first couple of months, it's already like lost its efficiency. Like within the first 2 to 3 months, it's already at 91% efficiency, which, I mean, 91's better than 0. But we'll have to see. I have felt pretty safe this entire time, you know, like I go around without a mask, like I feel good.
We went to New York without masks, basically.
Yeah, like
that was bold. That was pretty fucking bold.
And we've been good, and it seems like most of the people that I talk to or are surrounded by, they all seem good. It's just,
you know,
I'm not all freaked out in this whole COVID thing. Like, it's such on the back burner of my mind, where like it goes to this whole conversation we've had for the past like 20-30 minutes. It's just, I feel like it's up to the person's choice. Yeah, the person's choice may not be the most ideal. Yes, if we want to live in a peaceful, perfect, harmonious world, yeah, everybody would get in single file line and fucking pow, 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 everybody in the world, pow, 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 everyone gets vaccines and I'm all happy ever after. But it's not going to be that easy, and it'll never be. So I feel like we just kind of gotta.
It really could be. You said you see both sides of it. I do see both sides of it, but I see one side a lot clearer than the other. A lot clearer. Like I said, the other side is just crybaby nonsense.
But it's what Giovanni also said. It's both sides. There's crybaby nonsense on the other side with the vaccines.
Well, like I said, I see one side clearer than the other. And
yeah,
I think you guys
get
know
that.
which side I'm talking about. So
yeah, I know you guys are all about I mean, fuck, we've been talking about it for 30-40 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I know you guys are all for the vaccine. You guys think everyone else should get the vaccine. I get it.
Shit would have been handled already if they did. Problem solved. Sorry.
And back
point.
to this point again, people are just legit scared and don't want to do it. And it's like, at some point,
go ahead and live in fear. Enjoy your life.
Yeah, are you gonna really live in fear, or are you gonna grow some fucking balls and go back to normal life? Like, seriously.
Well, I don't think there's ever going to be a normal life. It's going to be a mixture. It's never going to go. What our normal is before COVID, that's gone. That life is over, dead, ceased.
Then to a
6 feet under.
somewhat normal life. That's what we could try to get to, because we know what normal was. Yeah. It's not like it was a foreign thing before, you know. That's what
and it's not even just about COVID anymore now. That to get to normal, like the COVID has fucking festered up all of these long living problems we've had in America, and it's all brewing at once, from fucking economics going downhill to police brutality to all these different movements and protests and riots. Like, everything is happening at once, and that's why the chaos just fucking brews every single day and gets worse and worse. Yeah, and there will not be the normal that we did know from 2019 and before that. That's gone. Those lives,
maybe it'll come back one day.
No, that's one thing I cannot even be positive on. That normal is gone. Gone. 2019, everything before that, our childhood, everything, that will never be the same. Our children will never live the same lives we lived.
They'll have masks coming out the womb.
Pretty much, yeah.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like to keep my hopes up.
But to be fair, this has been normal on, Japan and China. They've been wearing masks for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is just like...
It's always been their choice to do it or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there hasn't been a disease factor behind it. It's always been pollution factors.
For sanitary.
Yeah, things like that. For the air you breathe.
Yeah, and then also their government's a little bit more militarized with that kind of shit. They really push that shit, because that's where when the beginning of COVID, that's where people were getting shot from fucking walking out of their houses.
Or just straight up beat.
Just beat senseless in the streets. I remember seeing things going on in the UK.
I remember
during
India
got fucking crazy. Yeah,
beat the shit out of you came out of your house.
Or you're like, I need medicine for my dying mom. Bah, 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 go get it, go. That's all they would do. They would beat the shit out of you, and then they tell you to leave. The fuck does that even do for anybody?
It instills fear in you.
I mean, other than that, I guess. But shit, I mean, they're still letting you go out about your day. They're just telling you, don't let me catch you here again. That's just your neighborhood bully. That's not doing anything.
And that's supposed to be your protector.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That
so
shit
it's
got
just
fucking scary for a while.
yeah, and that's like the biggest root of the fear is just all that shit going on. It's like on top of like this fucking deadly virus supposedly that we're all fucking worried about. You got all this other shit piled up on top of it. It's fucked.
Police brutality, racism,
Yeah,
all that fun stuff.
just doesn't end.
But you know what's about to end? This podcast.
Yeah. So with that, this has been a pretty eventful. I think this has been one of our best podcasts in a while, just since we're really getting back to how it was.
Hope you guys like the new format of things.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like it. I feel like
Oh, I was talking to the audience.
No, yeah, I'm also giving my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
But so with that, make sure to go follow us everywhere. We're on all platforms, like we always say, the Instagram, the Talkside, the TikTok, the YouTubes. Make sure to subscribe to us there. Yeah, just
like, comment, and
us.
subscribe. Tell us about your vaccine opinion.
Yeah, let us know what you thought about our conversation and your own thoughts. We would like to potentially go back to this and see if anybody has some thoughts they want to share, and then we could probably come back to it if anybody shares their thoughts. Is there anything else we're missing? No, that's all Noside stuff. So, bam, Giovanni, do your little plug-in.
You can follow me on Instagram at Jovi's 3D Minis.
Word. And then,
B Mendoza 127 at Twitter and Instagram.
and as always, at ant__farm is my personal Instagram that you could follow me there. So we'll see you guys next Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for episode 25 of the Noside podcast. It's been great sitting here with you guys once again, having a conversation, talking about some interesting things, and hope to see you guys again 7 days from now. So that's it, guys. Our voices are fading out. Any
See you
last
in a
words?
week.
See you in a week. Goodbye.